It's crazy what he's doing. So I don't know. It was just magic. What this man does, I have no idea.
Seriously.
And how he does it, I have no idea. God bless us, we got him.
I get inspired. I don't feel envy.
Okay, which was the last?
Yeah, Chamkila. I think Diljit was bang on.
Yeah, we heard you humming the song before we rolled.
He was bang on in Chamkila. I think nobody could have done it better than him.
You know, another takeaway from this trailer was, of course, the Papa Kehte Hain, music, the track. And, it's like this nostalgia ride, right? And we have heard that there are reports that Aamir Khan is going to unveil the song actually. Is it true?
कौन है ये? कौन बता रहा है आपको ये सब? ऐसा है क्या? कौन है ये?
Who's leaking this information to you?
So guys, no, I've not done any, and then he's done plastic surgery and then spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees.
Too much has been spoken about.
I've not done any plastic surgery.
Hi Tushar sir, hi Raj, welcome to News 18.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you.
How are you? Tired, excited?
Super excited.
Super excited, of course.
Because I think our promo has done well.
Yes.
I think you can tell us that too. But yeah, super excited.
Absolutely. My first question to you is this, and I'm very keen on this. So, the trailer has a very light-hearted feel to it, even though, of course, we see Srikant's, struggles and his rise, all of that. Was the idea really to keep it light-hearted and not make it like a somber story?
That's the kind of films I want to make. I would pick up real stories, and because they have that in themselves. When you meet Srikanth, I'm sure if you've seen Srikanth, and if you meet him, hear him talk, he's really funny, right? So I like the fun part in this, that though his life is sad, but he doesn't think it's sad. He's like really happy about it and he's enjoying his life. That's what I want to show, so that's what we showed.
Yeah. There's a streak of optimism in him. I mean, even when you see the trailer, that comes across.
His name is Shrikant Bhola. He's absolutely not Bhola. So
he's very witty.
Yeah. He's बहुत कमीना आदमी है.
How bhola or witty is Raj then?
Raj also very funny. That's what Raj has got this. You need to know Raj to know how funny he is. He is a kind of a guy who doesn't talk to everybody, but when he starts talking to you, you have the maximum. Like after pack-ups, like me, my wife and my child was there in the shoot, but I took a different room and he used to come to my room. It was more like Raj was in my room than my wife and my child. So we used to chill and enjoy ourselves after the shoot every day.
Yeah. So then, what made you think like he was the perfect fit for the part?
I don't think there was anybody else. It was in my mind that this was it.
He was like the first name that came to your mind.
I went to him. He said the story is great, Tushar. I want to do this film. But yeah, we need to work a little bit of script, which I understood, which he was perfectly right. And we went ahead, worked on it and went back to him. We took our time, took our space. We did that in collaborating with him every time. We told him we're doing this, we're doing that. And in the end, when I still remember, almost after 6-7 months, he said, Tushar, I want to do the film now. Yeah, I'm doing it. He already had said yes, but let's start shoot, he said now.
How nice. Raj, I remember during Trapped, you had said that, you actually had cut down on your diet to look the part. That was method acting, 101. And, for this, I read somewhere that you had put on lenses, I think. But I just want to understand, like, how do you feel, how do you function like a person who is visually impaired? What do you do? What goes into it?
Even I didn't know. Honestly, before starting out, even I had no idea. I had no clue how would I approach this part. But then after spending so much of time with visually impaired people in life and with Srikanth himself, I got to learn about a lot of mannerisms that, I could portray, that could help me in portraying Srikanth's character on screen. Because I didn't want to take the obvious route of portraying a visually impaired man. I thought it has to be something new, it has to be something different, and it has to be real, very real. That, when people would watch the film, people should say, oh yeah, this is exactly how a visually impaired person behaves, or that's how the eye movement is. But that came with a lot of, I would say, practice, with a lot of observation, and yeah.
So there was no tactic as such, because when I watched the trailer, I just couldn't make out it's you. You and Srikanth Bhola sort of became one, and I'm genuinely telling you. So I just want to understand, what did you do that one thing? It was, of course, a combination of multiple things, I'm sure. You must be...
I'll tell you what. So I'll tell you what happened. So we went, initially when we started doing the workshops with these blind children, we went to Jogeshwari, there's a blind school. Then he met the young Srikanth. So all the characters in our film are all visually impaired. They actually, even the young child who plays Srikanth, he is completely visually impaired. So he met that kid also. Then he met Srikanth. He met everybody. And then we went to the school and he broke his rib. and while playing cricket with them, because Shrikant plays cricket, blind cricket. So he had to practice that. It's different. It's really hard if you don't understand it. And he broke his rib. And our shoot was supposed to start in a week's time. And I was shooting 4 days prior to that with the kid. And I actually never met him after that. So I, in my head, had not seen what he's going to do. Okay. So as a director, I was like, now I am confused that I don't know. And I was really shitting. And I called up one man who has worked with him a lot, and that's Mr. Hansal Mehta.
Yeah.
And he told me, beta, tu ek kaam kar, जिस दिन shooting जाएगा, उस दिन वो आएगा और तेरे को shock करके, and you'll blow your mind away. And I still remember the first day when he came and he walked, and I was so scared I didn't enter the set because I didn't know how to deal with it. I don't know how it's going to look, what is going to happen. And we were shooting in a village, and the vanity van was quite far away from where we were shooting. And then we saw Srikant walking suddenly. And my wife said, Srikant has come from Hyderabad. And we were all looking, Pratham, everyone, my cameraman, everyone looking, Shivraj, my associate, everyone looking there. And then they said, it's not Shivraj, it's Raj. And we were like, and I called up Hansal sir in the afternoon lunch break. I said, sir, we are not blown, we are like washed out only. Khatam. It's crazy what he's doing. So I don't know, it was just magic. What this man does, I have no idea.
Seriously.
And how he does it, I have no idea. God bless us, we got him.
Absolutely. I think he's such a chameleon. Seriously.
Thank you.
Raj is blushing with all the compliments.
He hates it. This is the first interview I said this.
Has Shrikant's family watched the film yet?
No one has watched the film from his family. Yes, but they know what the film is about. And they know this is. So basically, we have obviously taken Shrikant's story as such as his journey. But we've obviously changed it a lot about to make it. Otherwise, you'll make a documentary out of it.
Sure.
Yeah, so we have changed a lot of stuff around it, the characters, everything around it, situations. But the basic plot points that you would say, the difficulties that he faced and how he faced them are true. But obviously, when you make a film, you want to enhance it and make it better and make it thoda bahut. I like to, my style is to add little masala to it, dialogue bazi. So that all is done. But yeah, they have not seen it. They'll see it very soon now.
But has there been any takeaway on Shrikant's part for the trailer? Has he heard it?
He was there.
He was there at the trailer launch,
exactly. So what did he exactly say? I want to know.
He's extremely happy about it, and he's, of course, first of all, very happy that there's a film being made on his life.
Yeah, he's only 30 years old.
He's only 30, he's achieved so much in life. So I think that itself is a big thing for him. But he has seen the trailer with everyone that day, along with the commentary, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. I think.
And you must know, Srikant goes and sees movies in the theatre. He actually watches films. He discusses movies with me whenever he sees movies. Have you seen this film? Have you seen that? Iska music acha nahi tha, iska climax acha nahi tha, all that.
Wow. The trailer met with a lot of love from members of the film fraternity or peers also. There was Alia Bhatt who gave a shout out. Arjun Kapoor had some lovely things. I remember you had put this one reel recently. It was a clip from the trailer launch as well as sort of BTS, some shot from the film set. Huma and Nimrit had some lovely things to say about it. When your peers say, give this kind of a support to your film, does it somewhere you think, Raj, it busts the myth that this industry is insecure?
It does, but I feel that it doesn't happen every time. But whenever there's something extraordinary that happens, then of course people come together and they celebrate. Because it happened with Alia when she did Gangubai, everybody. Because unanimously, everybody would say that, it is a brilliant performance. Or, whenever something hits the right note, everybody would come together. But otherwise, it's very subjective. Like a film maybe I might like a performance or he won't or vice versa, So that happens. But sometimes it happens that something comes and everybody unanimously, want to give all their love.
Yeah, and I'm sure that must mean a lot. And gives you a lot of confidence also in your work.
Not only to us, even our producers today, Bhushanji is so happy about it. He is really working. He always works hard, but he's really working hard behind the film. So it does gives everybody that boost. So it's great.
When was the last time, Raj, you saw a performance of a peer and you felt a certain sense of envy that kash ye mujhe milta?
No, not envy, but recently only. I get inspired. I don't feel envy.
Okay, which was the last?
Chamkila. I think Diljit was bang on.
Yeah, we heard you humming the song before we rolled.
He was bang on in Chamkila. I think nobody could have done it better than him. Those subtle nuances, of course, him being from Punjab maybe helps also. But I think he was, Chamkila for me. He was Amar Singh Chamkila for me. It was one of those performances which I watched again. If I like something, I make sure I watch it 2-3 times. Yeah.
Did you reach out to him?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Another takeaway from this trailer was, of course, the Papa Kehte Hain, music, the track. And, it's like this nostalgia ride, right? And we have heard that there are reports that Aamir Khan is going to unveil the song actually. Is it true?
कौन है ये? कौन बता रहा है आपको ये सब? ऐसा है क्या? कौन है ये?
Who's leaking this information to you?
Tell me, it's true, no?
You come to know.
बताओ यार, ये प्रोड्यूसर नहीं बताएंगे. मेरे तो
It's true.
बोलती बंद है मेरी.
It's true.
But what was your reaction like, when you came to know that this forms like the heart, this instrumental piece forms the heart of the story?
It's great. I don't know, your idea, right?
No, actually, Nidhi's idea. So
Nidhi's idea.
we were making. So I had this kid of making my own promos of my own film. So while I had enough time during this edit, so I made this promo, and we didn't know what music to put. And Nidhi said, to be honest, we really like how Roja was used in Animal.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
really liked that.
that
And
was
we
fab.
were really impressed with the way I was telling Nidhi, I kept on telling her that how well he has used Roja in Animal. And Venga sir. So I said, Nidhi said, let us also find something and which is relevant to our film. And Papa Kehte, because when you see the film, it's about the father saying that I see my son becoming something and all that. So he said, let's use Papa Kehte. So there's a funny story to it. When the Papa Kehte ka music, I went and I showed it to some T-series people, Heath karke, who's in charge of a film. He said, Arey, we have given it to some other film. Dange karke, there's a film coming out, they're also using it. So I said, okay, no. So Nidhi got very decided. I said, yeah, no problem. I went and sat outside Bhushanji's cabin for 2 hours. He was busy, but I didn't leave. Nidhi was saying, why are you sitting? I said, no, wait. I went inside, showed him the promo, and Bhushanji just came out. वो दंगे वंगे को देना नहीं, सीधा ये हमारी picture, ये picture में जाएगा. And then next, after when he saw the film, he said, use the song also. Use Papa Kehte song. So we used it. Yeah.
How nice. There must be a
Actually,
special
I'll tell you
connection
what.
also for all of us, I
So
think.
Papa
with that
Kehte
song.
is the song when I was doing stage in Delhi during my graduation. I used to cycle from Gurgaon to Mandi House and back. So I had this Walkman, and I in 2001, 2003, 4, and 5, 3 years. I had this Walkman where I had these 7, 8 songs like those, just to feel inspired. And Papa Kehte Hain was one of those songs which I used to listen to. Like Chand Tare Tod Laun, Papa Kehte Hain, Laksh To Har Haal Mein Paana Hai. Very filmy thought, but yeah, it actually happened. And Papa Kehte Hain, I used to listen to that song while riding my bicycle.
Yeah, we all have heard it.
Yes. I would want to talk about Jyothika. I'm really looking forward to what she, does in the film. Raj, how was the experience working with an actor of her caliber?
Oh, such an amazing actor and such a beautiful human being. She is such a lovely person to work with. Lot of empathy, very kind.
No natak.
No natak, lot of humility. And when she performs, of course, it's magic just to see her performing. And we need that, in the film, because every Shrikant shares a very different relationship with all these characters in the film. And Jyothika's character being the most important support system in his life. So that relationship it had to come out beautifully. And thanks that, we have Jyothika ma'am in the film, because she is just amazing as teacher.
Yes. Was there any kind of apprehension, sir, on your part on whether she's going to say a yes or a no? Because she wasn't doing Hindi films for the longest
time.
She
was not. Ours is the first film she said
yes.
Yes. So everyone.
Oh, she shot Shaitan later.
Yeah. We finished our shooting.
This is technically the comeback.
So Mukesh Sabra called me to, can you talk to Jyothika to work in Shaitan? So I called her up and said, do it, Vikas sir ka picture, obviously do it. We were looking at some character, we wanted but then I said that he's worked with everybody. I wanted everybody to look fresh around it. So if it is Sharad, he has never worked with Sharad. Or Alaya, he's never worked with. Or Jyothika. He's never. So then what happens is just makes everything fresh and new. And then they all look like characters. So Jyothika, I had seen a lot of her South films. I see a lot of her Tamil films. And I really thought that she's really great at this. And I also knew that her first film was Doli Saja Ke Rakhna, which was a Hindi film. Or a Punjabi Kudi hai, so she knows Hindi. So I approached her. And the funny story is that she said, no, I can't do it and all this, that. And next day then she called me up and said, I think I should do it because Surya read your script and he said, you can't lose this script.
How lovely.
Yeah, and I said, Surya sir. Then they called me home and they said that we'll do this film. We are doing it. And that's it. And they did it. She did it. So did Sharad. So did Alaya in one instant. Just people used to hear the story and said, we have to be a part of this film.
Yes, absolutely. You at home you have another actor who's a wife. Can she be a harsh critique of your work?
She is a very honest critic of my work. Harsh maybe is not the right word, but she's a very honest critic. She will never say or something just to, please me. She would be very honest about my work, about the film that she has seen. And I totally believe in her opinion. I respect her opinion a lot because most of the times we end up liking the same film and we end up disliking the same film. I think we share that same taste in cinema. So yeah, she's very, very, very honest when it comes to my work.
Has she reacted to the trailer?
She loves it. She absolutely loves it, and she feels that this is you. This is the kind of cinema that people loved you for and still love you for. So yeah, don't stop doing films like Srikanth.
Thank you, Patralekhaa.
Will we see you collaborating anytime soon on screen again?
Yes, sure. Of course. There's a lovely story out there where we both can be a part of. Why not?
Raj, I was just a couple of days back, I was speaking to Mr. Diwakar Banerjee, and he said that I think he said that we were in talks to do a film, which did not happen. And, people like Raj have become too big now. The heights of stardom they have received is too much. Maybe my films are too small to contain them. What do you have to say?
That's his humor. That's Diwakar sir's humor.
That's all you'll say?
Yeah, of course. He's a maverick filmmaker, of course. I'm still a fan of his work. I think grown up watching Khosla and Oi Lucky and started my career with him. So I owe a lot to him. But I know, he must have said it in humor.
Okay. Yeah. Lastly, a lot has been, spoken about this, Raj. But when you see things being written on social media about, how you look and all of that, do you sometimes take it with humor also now?
Of course, you have to.
Yeah.
Earlier, they used to write, some people would troll me for my looks that, इसको actor बना दिया, ये कैसे actor बन जाएगा, ये कहाँ से lead actor लगता है. And then somebody put out that photo, that one image, and like a Korean K-pop star, and he has done this and that to his face. I'm sitting here. I don't think so. I look like a Korean K-pop star, And that photo is actually when I was zapped, seeing that photo. That wow, this is such beautiful skin. This guy has got lovely hair, and I wish I had that skin. Unfortunately, I don't have, because that photo definitely looks touched up. Yeah. It's like somebody has played a prank. So guys, no, I've not done any, and then he's done plastic surgery and then spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees.
Too much has been spoken about.
I've not done any plastic surgery. Long back, 8 years back, I've done little filler on my chin because I wanted my face to be balanced. Because my dermatologist asked me to, and she's my doctor, of course, so I would listen to her, and it helped me. It gave me that confidence. And why not? I certainly feel I look better now than how I used to look 10 years back. And people do that. It's science. It's available. It's
a personal
medicine.
choice,
yeah,
I think.
People go for hair transplant. People do so much to look better, to gain that confidence. And why not? It's not something that you're going out of the way. And it happens in our... I've seen it happens in our country only. Like, you think that's how Brad Pitt looks in life at this age, whatever age he is, 57. No, they have done it. But there, of course, nobody talks about it because people have accepted it. Yes, it is science. It's there, available. Why not? Either you do it in VFX later, or you do it in life. Like what I've done is very minute bit of filler, just to look a certain way because I want to feel confident, and I don't see any harm in it.
Absolutely. No, I think it's a
would
personal
suggest
choice.
If somebody's out there who's feeling little low on confidence, maybe hair transplant or maybe something else, please go ahead, do it. Yeah, but go to a good doctor.
Yeah, safe one.
Yeah, safe one.
I'm getting Science to cut this. What we are going to do is we're going to wrap this up in a minute. I've made a very interesting segment. So I'm going to ask you questions about his filmography and you about his filmography. And let's see how well you know each other professionally.
All right.
Fas gaye.
This is very easy. I just have like a couple of questions only. Let's start with you. I'll ask you questions about Raj. And you will not say anything.
No.
Okay, can you tell me which was Raj's first film appearance?
I know it's not LSD. He was with Ramu's film with Ritesh and Amitabh Bachchan. I don't remember the name.
Rana.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay. Raj has done very few cameos, okay? But he recently did one cameo in a film. Very recently. Which one was it? Very recently, maybe a year back or so.
Cameo. श्रीकांत तो नहीं है यार.
इसमें कैमियो कैसे?
I don't know, sorry.
No? Okay, it was भेड़िया.
Oh yeah, भेड़िया, of course.
Which is the first
इसे भी भूल गया था ऐसे.
पर भेड़िया तो उसका franchise का तो.
Universe है.
Which was the first ever biopic that he acted in?
I think शायद.
Yes, that's right. Okay, this renowned actor was his classmate at FTII. Do you know who he is?
एक तो दो है. Let me take both.
चलिए,
names.
हाँ, yes, you can.
विजय वर्मा था and of course अपना this guy who's in सुजॉय की पिक्चर में was I
Jaideep Ahlawat. Yeah. Okay, the last one. He played this character called Pritam Vidrohi, which became very popular. In which film?
इसका फेवरेट पिक्चर है शादी में.
बरेली के बरेली.
अरे यार.
No, but ठीक है, you
नाम
quite
मेरे को
good.
खुद का नहीं
4
याद
out of
रहता
5. Now we'll do for you.
Tushar is bad with names. Yeah.
Okay, quickly, Raj. Okay, this is for him. He started his career as a clapper boy for this Aamir Khan film. Which one is it?
Man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, not
Yes.
bad. Not
Okay.
bad.
One Rohit Shetty film that he wrote.
He knows यार. I told
Sunday.
Yeah, he's very quick, huh? Okay, his father, Ashok Hiranandani, what was his profession?
He was a big distributor.
Yes. Sand Ki Aankh is based on the lives of two sharpshooters.
Dadis from
What
Haryana.
are the names?
अरे नेम मतलब थोड़ा सोचूंगा याद आ जाएगा बट दादी ही बोलते हैं हरियाणा में उन्हें.
Yeah, दादी बोलते हैं यार. मैं भी दादी बोलता हूँ. but चंद्रोड प्रकाश ही है.
Yeah.
Chandra.
Okay, last one.
But by asking my dad question, you made me a nepo kid now.
Last one. Okay. One comedy franchise he has been associated.
I know
Not
you
even
better,
let me
man.
finish.
Yeah, not bad.
Very good. You guys know each other very well. The
Thank you.
bromance level is at 100.
Thank you.
But thank you so much for this.
Thanks a lot.
And all the very, very best for
Thank
Shrikant.
you.
It looks very lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tushar Hiranandani.
I am Rajkummar Rao and you're watching us on News 18.